someone could love you this much.
From the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening day for the 2014 season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. David Lee will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 4-2.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. And this is on the ground, but foul past Votto at first. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. John Jay will get his first cuts here. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Michael Lee will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore it is Votto. 2 away now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Number 3 will dig in here. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, well, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 3 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Mark McGuire will stand in a good first inning RBI spot with runners at the corners now and 2 away. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Mark McGuire has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Nick Savage will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. lays off 1-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on Novado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. Randy Johnson will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. That's in there, 3-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Joey Votto will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
None out, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see them start making errors here on opening day.
Marlon Byrd digs in now with a chance to at least tie the game, if not give his club the lead here in the early stages. First pitch coming. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Fouled back. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Here's the first offering. Devin Mesoraco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
So often we talk about the benefit of working the count in your favor. And here, he gets it to 3-1 and he gets his fastball. Bang! Drives for an RBI single.
Zach Kozar stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. High strike there, 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Slice down the line at first. To second for 1. Curtis Granderson. See what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he keeps trying to force that curveball, and it's just not working for him right now.
This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Swinging a shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And with that, they've taken a 4-2 lead.
So much for that tied ball game of a minute ago. 2 runs are in to score here, and he's able to make it all the way around to third with the triple.
Gordon Beckham will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And he takes ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 4. Yadier Molina will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And, oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Peter Borges steps in now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
The 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Randy Johnson will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Here comes a 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
David Lee will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, you know, it might be a bit of a change for Borges this year. He goes from a manager in Mike Scioscia who let everybody run. He let guys run with scissors. Now he's playing for a Cardinals team under Mike Matheny that stole the fewest bases in the National League. But there he goes, a good jump right there, and he makes it pay off.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now for Borges, his first steal of the year, of course, and it comes here on opening day. Short lead from second, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And now a slider there is reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Cozart is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, still down by a count of 4-2. Homer Bailey will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Reds, catcher, Homer Bailey.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Lee is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Billy Hamilton will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or 2 advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Brandon Phillips will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the third.
St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In there, no balls and a strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Get your program scorecard.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. In the air to right center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but Anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Number 3 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Water. Get water here.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's go.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
McGuire.
Mark McGuire will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. 3-1 now.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And it's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. It doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp so far.
Nick Savage will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Get easy out.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout, is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Joey Votto makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Marlon Byrd will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. Now here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he got him. Reds are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And here's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, You can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Peter Borges will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first two pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Randy Johnson will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey, as his guys keep their 4-2 lead. Zach Cozart will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Zach Cozart.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And a big swing here as he gives it a pretty good ride out to deep center field. A leaping try there by Jay, but you can forget about that one. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
These guys want to repeat as division champs. They're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. Remember, he tripled home a pair his first time. First pitch coming. Fouled straight back. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Gordon Beckham will dig in with one in and one away. And that's in there for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Come on, let's get a hit. Come on, let's go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And 2-2.
Come on.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Homer Bailey will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Now it's 2-0. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. David Lee will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Let's do it, guys.
Now the first pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep to left field. Where is this going to land? My goodness, a long home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
John Jay will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
John Jay.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Come on now, let's go.
Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Number 3 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Get the soda here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Mark McGuire will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 5-4. Billy Hamilton will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Billy Hamilton.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Knock it out of here.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline and reined in 1 away. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Brandon Phillips will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Joey Votto will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Knock it out of here.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 4. Nick Savage will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Yadier Molina will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2. Peter Borges will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Strike him out.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. In the air. Bailey is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Michael now is he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 7, Michael Lambert.
Marlon Byrd will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Marlon Byrd.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Devin Mesoraco will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Fouled back. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, first career appearance, first career strikeout. He's definitely got that swing and miss stuff. He's posted some pretty good strikeout totals in the minor leagues, and he's got his first major league strikeout right here.
Zach Cozart will get another shot. He homered his last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Five runs on only 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. J.J. Hoover is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
J.J. Hoover.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
David Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Low for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two-one. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hamilton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Two out with the man at first. There goes the runner. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by into the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
And this will be fouled away. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Granderson is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Cards leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Walter Johnson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Walter Johnson.
Curtis Granderson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Ernest Granderson.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Gordon Beckham will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Brian Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Almost any center fielder will tell you that this is the toughest play for them to make. The ball that's lying straight at him. It's hard to get a good read on whether you should go back, charge, or just hold your ground. But he's able to make this play without too much trouble.
Billy Hamilton will stride in, ground it out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Jumbo Diaz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jumbo Diaz.
Number 3 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Burke Badenhop is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 25. Burke Badenhop.
Mark McGuire will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Base is empty here with nobody out. Misses, ball 2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Nick Savage will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Yadier Molina will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Colton Wong will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Bird is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all even at 5 apiece. Number 18 is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Playing left field, number 18.
Brandon Phillips will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Joey Votto, yet another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him. Number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Marlon Byrd will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. Like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Votto, the runner at first, the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Jason Bourgeois will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, Jason Bourgeois.
Devin Mesoraco will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Jay is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, number 8. And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jason Bourgeois will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Jason
is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. David Lee will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. John Jay waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, center fielder,
John Jay will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside, it's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Two-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Oh, and that's a swing born of confidence right there. With the game potentially on the line, he goes out there and just attacks this baseball. And they're going to take the lead here as he breaks our tie with a huge run-scoring triple.
Manny Parra will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Michael Lee will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
1 out and a runner on third. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the ground to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Number 3 is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Cozart for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Mark McGuire will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 5. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Reds, right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ball 2 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready on 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another full count pitch home. And that is the start they were looking for down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Gordon Beckham will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Number 18 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now, he's not out of the woods yet, especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-5. So long from Cincy.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Grab your shotgun, cock it back, shoot the sun until the sky is black. Now I sure